Hello, everyone. Welcome out to CarShield Field. We're in O'Fallon, Missouri for today's GAC South Classic. We got game number 2 with the visiting Francis Howell Vikings taking on the home team Francis Howell North Knights. This has been a pretty good matchup over the years. The two guys, Bob Donahue and Tony Perkins, been doing it a long time. In fact, I know Perkins was an assistant for Donahue at one time, way back. That's been a few days ago.
Dinosaurs?
Those two guys been around a long time.
I mean, they've been around long enough that I think when I was in high school, I was probably playing them in their first couple of years of coaching.
Right.
Because let's see, it's almost been 30 years since I've graduated high school, and they were kind of, 4 or 5 years in, I think, at that point, maybe even a little bit longer for the both of them into coaching high school baseball. So I actually met Bob, or the Donahue family, when I was 12 years old, and we took a team to overseas to play in the junior Goodwill games. So the Donahue family actually took a group of us overseas, and then I had the chance, because of my birthday, to play twice. And so I had the opportunity to play in Europe and then Australia, actually. And I got a DRMA report card. So my dad withdrew me from the New Zealand group, or Australia, wherever you want to call it. I guess it's different. I don't know.
Bummer. Well, There you go.
Well, yeah.
That's okay.
I had to have good grades, and that was my dad's requirement.
Have to have the good grades. And, that's where the GAC freshman camp came from. All the things that the Donahue family's done. And then, Coach P been doing this a while, creeping up on, I think, the 800 win mark. Mm-hmm. We've got had a chance to talk with Coach Perkins just before this game. So, hey, Drew, let's roll that tape, bro. Hey, folks, game 2 of our GAC South Classic featuring the Howell Vikings. I have Coach Perkins with us. Coach, good to see you.
Yep, thanks for having me.
Absolutely, always. You guys, you've had moments here, moments there, but, this team is pretty resilient, pretty good, and you guys just continue to stack wins. What's the mindset, and what are you seeing in this team?
I just think we're more dangerous than anything else. We compete on the mound. We're going to compete at the plate. We put ourselves in position to win. That's what happens.
First third of the season, how are you feeling about your guys? I know you've been working some different lineups. What are you seeing from some of the guys you've been working in?
Well, Eli Miller's been our leader, and he's just been going crazy. I mean, he's just a really good player. Last brother of 3 brothers. That's going to be sad to see him go. but our middle with Brady Tanner and Jack Bogart's pretty special.
Absolutely. And, you got to give a lot of kudos to Miller for jumping in behind the plate for you guys, taking with the injuries and stuff. That's huge,
I
Coach.
think he's leading the state in assists. Everybody keeps going on him. He keeps throwing people out.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
It's like, thank you.
I know, and a guy that hadn't done it, and do that, that's pretty impressive.
Yep.
So we're going to see on the mound Mr. Brett Schneider. What do we got to see here?
Oh, you're going to see high 80s. We throw strikes, he's going to be great. I mean, just go from there. I mean, I got the whole cupboard. I mean, after Dylan Curtis goes complete game yesterday, I got everybody. So hopefully we just go with Jake.
There you go. Back to back, right?
Mm-hmm, that'd be cool.
Oh, man. Hey, we're looking forward to it, Coach. Always a pleasure. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you.
Appreciate Coach Perkins taking the time. We got a chance to talk with Mike Freedeline. He took over for the Hall of Famer, Donahue. And let's go ahead and roll that tape, Drew. All right, folks, we're out here. GAC South Classic. We got game 2, and I have the head coach of the Francis Howell North Knights, Mike Freedeline. Coach, what are we going to see today from your squad?
Hopefully we have another good game like yesterday. It was close, 4-1. We actually out-hit them 7-2, but just had a rough first inning. We would have got past that, but we got our best guy throwing today, Carson Howard, so hopefully he can fill it up and get us a good outing.
You know, first third of the season, we've watched you guys. You've played some really good baseball. You've got some guys that you've had to figure out where in the lineup what's going to happen. Talk to us about what you've seen from your team so far.
Yeah, we started off pretty good, and then the flu bug got us. So we had Carter Singler was out for almost 2 weeks. Carson Howard pulled his hamstring, so he was out 2 weeks. So, yeah, we were moving guys all over the place. So hopefully we got everybody back, and they're getting into the swing of things now.
Healthy is good, right?
Yeah, we need that.
Especially in this conference, you're in the heart of conference play. We're going to see Carson Howard. What are we going to see from your pitcher today?
He can do everything with it. I mean, he can throw the fastball, pass people. He's got a good off speed, so he throws strikes, and that's the biggest thing. So hopefully he doesn't waste a lot of pitches so he can go deep into the game.
There you go. That's key, right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely helps us.
Coach, appreciate you taking a few minutes and look forward to it.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate Coach Freedeline taking the time to chat it up with us. Today's game presented by the Sports Barn. Train like a champion, where athletes train like a champion with structured programs, camps, and competitive opportunities designed to help players grow their game. Look, you can go to thesportsbarn.org, check out the camps, check out what they got, see if it's a good fit for you. Go. You know, plenty of opportunities for training, instructors, all that sort of thing. They got the big field, they got the lanes, everything there for you. Sports Barn West in Wentzville, Missouri. Sports Barn East in Wood River, Illinois. Hey, please tell them Youth Baseball Midwest sent you. Our starting lineups here for the Francis Howell Vikings. First leading off, number 1, A.J. Jones. In the 2-hole, number 5, Jack Bogart. In the 3-hole, number 10, Brady Tanner. In the 4-hole, number 9, Eli Miller. In the 5-hole, number 12, Shake Speckert. In the 6-hole, number 2, Colin Campbell. In the 7-hole, the DH, number 28, Derek Chupp. In the 8-hole, number 17, Chase Craddock. And in the 9-hole, number 7, Carson Stipes. And defensively for the Knights, on the mound, Carson Howard, his battery mate, is going to be Charlie Mock. In the at first base, you got Landon Stewart. At second base, we have Logan Vollmer. At third base, Seamus McRaven. Check that name, bro.
No.
That's killer. At shortstop, Caden Zia. And in center field, Carter Singler, and he's flanked in left field by Cooper Harrell in left field, and in right field, Avi Patel.
I believe it. Is it Seamus?
Is it Seamus? It's pronounced Seamus. Let's go with Seamus. I'm going. We're gonna admit if we're wrong, you're to blame.
That's right. Isn't Seamus the guy in WWE that's like, yes?
Oh, okay. You're probably right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, here we go. Sorry if we mispronounced it.
It's one of the two.
But it's still a cool name, Seamus McRaven. Dude, that rocks.
It's like that McLovin, ID from whatever that movie was.
Oh,
I just
my
had
mercy.
A brain fart, but
Oh, my mercy. That's good stuff right there.
Super Bad. That's what the movie is.
Oh, super bad. Yep, McLovin. All right, here we go. First pitch fouled back into the net by Jones. A.J. Jones is a outstanding leadoff for this squad. He takes a lot of pitches, works a lot of counts. He gets on base, and he's quickly down 0-2, taking hacks.
I hear works counts.
461 OBP, though.
You got to love that out of your leadoff.
Right? So he's not afraid to get and see, there you go. That's a good take. Doesn't chase. Saw a couple pitches he likes, and,
Go for it.
Has the confidence in his abilities to work back in that count, though. Fouled that one off. That's what you're looking for in in a leadoff hitter, Mitch.
Yeah, getting on base, creating havoc. I think he does all of it. He runs well. He just can bunt. He can do it all. And it's shown to be a tough out. So now we're back into working the counts like you said earlier.
He ain't afraid of it. I'll tell you that. That's 6 pitches, and he was down 0-2, and he's still down 1-2, and it's still 6 pitches here.
That's got to get a lot of confidence in that group over there at Howell to show that, hey, he's not going to be able to get us out. We can battle with him.
Oh, that's a good pitch by Howard.
Except for that high heater.
Yep. And, it's going to be interesting how long Howard goes. He's coming off the injury. A couple weeks ago, busted the hammy there. We'll see how far he can go in this game.
Mm-hmm. It's always a big thing coming back from injury.
Jack Bogard taking the box here. 339 on the season. 1-2-3 here is probably as good around, you're talking, we just saw Zumwalt West. That's fouled back out of play, 1 ball, 1 strike. And you have at the top there, but it's there actually 2-3-4 with Wolf, Sissom, and Pyle. Mm-hmm. Here's 1-2-3 with Jones, Bogard, and Tanner. Lethal. It really is.
It really is, folks.
He ain't lying.
He ain't lying. But you got to make sure that, as a pitcher, you just stay controlled and manage what you can here.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And let them get themselves out because I feel like it's difficult to get these kids out. So, throw the pitches off that. Maybe it's a slider off that again, off the pitch he just threw.
Went fastball away. Still, he was going out there.
Yeah, it looked pretty good, too. Like, he looks like he's got good velo to his pitches today. He's obviously sharp with his off speed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good off speed. Bogard way off balance. 2 Ks for Howard to begin this game. Hey, when he's right, he's good.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting how Perkins handles this because, coming back from a leg injury like this and a team that has the ability to bunt the way that they do, are they going to put it down and maybe make him try to make a play to, field his position?
Absolutely. So Brady Tanner jumps in the box here. Quickly 0-1. And a ripped 2-out single past the shortstop.
That was ripped.
Yes, Zia for a base runner. Eli Miller been doing the job. This is the kid that is just blows me away here. The young man thrust into the catcher's role because they had to.
Yeah.
And, to be hitting 418 and handling that position with this pitching staff, Mitch, that shows you the character of this kid.
Yeah, just what is I like the mentality of the up next and hey, what's best for this group, and that's what he's done here, and then be able to handle the bat with the same energy.
Absolutely. Defensively for the Howell Knights, didn't get quite to that. Howard's on the mound. You got to mock it as the catcher. Stewart at first, Vollmer at second, as it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Zia at short, McRaven at third. You got Carter Singler in center. He's flanked by Harrell and Patel. I did get that the first time. Man, I'm getting old.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wanted to interrupt you, but.
No, it's all right.
Usually if I do that, you backhand me.
That's not true. Well, maybe. No, never over twice. Runner goes. Miller throws late. That was a tough one.
I like it. We saw it yesterday, too, and you could see when you have a well-coached group.
Actually, that was Mock. Sorry.
Yeah, well-coached group here, and then situationally, he's like, hey, I got my 4-hitter up. I'll take a chance. If he gets thrown out, I get my 4-hitter to start over.
Yep.
And if he does get it, now a single scores him.
Absolutely. And Tanner's got good speed, as we saw there. So Mock, that was a tough pitch to handle. I thought, he did the best he could with that.
Yeah, of course.
Shake Speckert's on deck.
I think just a quick exchange of words on what call we're going to go with. Middle, first, second, third.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And that misses. 3-2 now to Miller. That base hit extended. Now he's at 20 pitches here in the first inning. Oh, good slider. Breaks it off. We head to the bottom of the first. Vikings 0. Knights coming up. All right, folks, today's GAC South Classic presented by the Sports Barn. Train like a champion. Go to sportsbarn.org, Sports Barn West in Winsfield, the Sports Barn East in Wood River, Illinois. All right, let's get to the starting lineup here for the Howell North Knights, Carter Singler will be leading off, number 11. Number 17, Logan Vollmer in the second hole. In the 3-hole, number 22, Carson Howard. In the 4-hole, number 14, Charlie Mock. In the 5-hole, number 2, Landon Steeritt. In the 6-hole, number 10, Cooper Harrell. In the 7-hole, number 9, Avi Patel. In the 8-hole, number 8, Seamus McRaven. And in the 9-hole, number 4, Caden Zia. Defensively, around there, Carson Stipes is at first. Well, let's start with Jake Bretschneider on the mound. Behind the plate, Eli Miller. And then Brady Tanner at second. Colin Campbell at third base. Jack Bogart at short. A.J. Jones is in center, and he's flanked by Chase Craddock in left and Shake Speckert in right field. I'll tell you what, Mitch, it's going to be interesting to see. I've seen now. So I've seen Brett Schneider twice in limited roles, in limited settings, mind you, maybe one inning, and he has struggled with the strike zone. So, 1-0. I'm interested to see him start a game. We saw him come in at Edwardsville, struggled around the strike zone. Saw him in Columbia, struggled around the strike zone a little bit. He's 2-0 to lead off here. He's got that. He's just a big, tall, lanky kid. Do you think it's harder for these kids to control their bodies like this, get the mechanics, and be consistent in their delivery?
No, I think these kids put a ton of work in the off season to be prepared for this kind of stuff. I don't think so. If he maybe grew 6 inches over in the last 6 months or something like that, you could see a little bit of that awkwardness on movement patterns and stuff like that. But no, I don't think that's the why. It could be just trying to do too much or
He gets back here. On a 2-2 count, Tanner out on the pop out from the leadoff.
And you never know, again, like routines, like, what is the routine like before the game versus, coming in off the bench? Is he warming up enough? As a starter, he's got more time. As relief, he doesn't. So does he know how to actually manage that time?
It's true. So Singler pops out. Vollmer at the plate, takes ball one.
The key is how much is he around it? Like, is he barely missing, just missing kind of thing, or is he missing by a foot? If he's missing by a foot, there's something else happening like that. 2 pitches in a row has been down on the left side of the left-handed batter's box there, and so something is causing that, and he has to figure that piece out. Him and his pitching coach.
2-0 to Vollmer, and that's outside. 3-0. Vollmer's on base percentage here in the top. He's done pretty well, 444, and has scored 15 runs. So he's getting on base and being productive. The proverbial 3-0 strike, but that was a pretty good pitch.
Yeah, I wouldn't have swung at it either.
No.
Why? Not that it was 3-0, it's just the location of it.
Oh, gets one. That's deep and off the wall. Craddock runs into the wall. And Vollmer's into second base with a one-out double. Bangs it off the wall.
Well, maybe he should have swung at the 3-0 because it was about the identical pitch, and he sent it.
Man,
and
that ball carried.
That's why you don't fall behind.
Yeah, because you got to come.
Yeah, no matter what kind of arm you got.
So the Knights have a runner in scoring position with one out, and Howard stepping in. Howard.
Coach is still on the field.
And he'd only had 22 at-bats up to that point. He's been out, but hitting 409, Mitch. He was off to a red-hot start. Fouls off the curveball. That was a good curveball from Brett Schneider right there. Started him a little backwards.
It's a long look by the pitcher here.
Yeah, you got to say time there. It's like, hello.
Oh, that drives me bonkers as a hitter. Like, if it goes too long and I'm standing there, I'm like, man, I got to call time. And then you see it, and it's like, will you call time already? They just keep standing there.
And it's funny. It's interesting is curveball into deep center. Onto it is A.J. Jones. Makes the catch. And the runner advances. So Vollmer advances on the fly out to right center field. 2 outs now. Each pitcher trying to strand a runner here. Brings up Charlie Mock, the catcher. Mock hitting .393 on the season, and a swing.
He's gone to that pitch, 3 pitches in a row, and I'm not sure if that's by design, if they're calling that, but you'd like to see a little bit better of an approach from Howell North, just trying to sit on the fastball and not the slider.
Speed. Yeah.
Unless he hangs it.
What's the game plan? And is this something you talked about before the game? Fastball in the dirt.
Well, I mean, unless it's just energy, right? If it's just anxieties and stuff like that, because that stuff happens. Like, you commit to swinging no matter what, right? And you try to do your best not to have those emotions, but
trying to ambush a fastball early in the count. There's that slider again. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good. He swung at that just a few pitches ago, and in this situation, that's a big time take.
Yes, it is.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
That's what you can't do.
That's that fastball was right there.
That's what you can't do.
Froze him. He had him guessing a little bit there, Mitch.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was shaking his head for.
2-2.
That's a.
Oh, and he chased that upstairs. Yes, he did. So Brett Schneider gives up a double, strands him at third. We head to the top of the second. Still no score. All right, folks, we're back here at CarShield Field for today's GAC South Classic presented by the Sports Barn. If you're looking for a place to work and, it comes down and you want to put in the work, I should say. You want to put in the work. It comes from structured training and consistent reps, and that's exactly what happens at the Sports Barn. And it's built just for you. So make sure you go to thesportsbarn.org and check them out. 2 locations, Wood River and Winsville. There it is, brain freeze. We got our first player spotlight presented by the O'Fallon Hoots. Hey, look, you know what? It's opening day, and it's coming. It's coming soon. So on May 26th, make sure you take on some tickets for the Cape Catfish. Cape Catfish were a pretty good team last year too. I think they won it. I think they won the league. I'd have to look again. But you get that's the opening day. It's $2 Tuesdays with $2 hot dogs, $2 soda, $2 beer all night long. Also a national anthem performance from the St. Louis legend Charles Glenn. Don't miss the action, folks. Be here, aloha. And you know what? Let's pack it out. What do you say? What do you say?
Let's pack the house.
I like it.
Wear white. I don't know.
Carson Howard, our player spotlight, 1-0 on the season, coming back off the injury. His ERA, a minuscule 1.31. It's quickly down 2-0 here to the number 5 hitter, Shake Speckert, and we're going to see Colin Campbell and Derek Chupp right after that. Already thrown 16 innings, even with the 2 weeks off due to the injury. And he's got a .138 on the whip and a .172 OBA. That is the opponent batting average against.
That's a solid number.
Those are good. I think those are solid. Few, maybe too many walks, Mitch. Like right there, that's ball 4. He's got 12 on the season, 19 Ks, and that's the first walk of this inning. Maybe that and that a .314 on base percentage against. That's probably the only weak spot I see there.
Yeah, and in inning to inning, these things happen. We've obviously seen this a few times in high school baseball, especially this week.
Yeah.
There's always a spot.
Colin. Oh, it went off Colin Campbell. He's in the box trying to bunt the runner over. Go ahead, Mitch.
I lost my train of thought there with the bunt. I thought it was going to happen a long time ago, but what the heck was I talking about?
Carson Howard.
Yeah, I mean, with being a little bit inconsistent.
Yeah.
He always has one of those innings. And it's just how can you navigate around that piece? So you know that he's going to give up some walks at some point.
Another bunt, and that's going to be foul. Boy, that was close to hitting him. Fair.
Yeah, and Howard bouncing off the mound there shows that he should be fine and
he looks
good
healthy,
enough,
right?
to field his position. I was curious about that going into this game with a leg injury, how he would be able to defend, Howell's bunt.
So we got time called. He's 0-2. So it'll be interesting. I know, Coach. He's pretty stubborn about those things. He could put it on.
Oh, I wouldn't It wouldn't put it past me.
And he's swinging. Oh, he just goes straight steal, and he's safe. So Speckert grabs back. Boy, that was close, too. Mock had a pretty good throw on that, Mitch.
Yeah, that was solid. Up 2. Ball was up, easy to handle, quick exchange.
Man, that was close.
That one's probably on Howard there.
Yeah, 1/10 of a second, right? Strike 3. Campbell goes down looking for out number 1. Derek Chupp coming up.
That's a big boy.
Indeed, he is.
Is he a tight end for the football
Probably.
team? He's the quarterback for the group.
Long look and it spins, and he's back in.
I was going to say they're giving him that bag.
That's Ben Roethlisberger type stuff right there.
Yeah, right?
1 ball, no strikes. 1 out. Speckert at second. Chupp on the season, he's got 17 plate appearances. Batting average is below the Mendoza line. We'll just say that. But he got that one, and that beat the center fielder. And to the wall, Chupp in standing up with an RBI double. Yeah, you know, his guy's under Mendoza. Just bam. Take that, Mr. Announcer.
Yeah. Yeah, and really off the bat, the center fielder took off. He had a good route, just that ball was scorched.
Yes, it was. I'd like to know what that was off the bat. That was 95 to 100, I'd
Had
imagine.
to be.
So we've got coming up, Derek Chupp at second, and Chase Craddock is in the box. Left side. And that is fouled back out of play. Craddock is down 0-2. Grounded down the line. Snagged by the first baseman. That's a nice play over there by Sterrett. Chupp into third. Craddock grounds out for out number 2, moves the runner over. Well, that was just a heck of a play by Sterrett.
Yeah, he's played a little bit all over for this Howell North team. I think he's played some shortstop, some third base, and obviously pitching last night or yesterday, he finds himself over at the first base bag, I'm assuming because of his arm being a little bit sore, and then he chucks it across the diamond.
Yeah. Have glove will travel. Carson Stipes, the 9-hole hitter, flies out to end the inning, but the Vikings get on the board with an RBI double from Derek Chupp. We head to the bottom of the second, 1-0. Welcome back to CarShield Field, folks. It's a beautiful afternoon here at the ballpark, and we've got Game 2 of the GAC South Classic, and presented by the Sports Barn. SportsBarn.org. Visit either the location in Wentzville or Wood River, Illinois. Our player spotlight here for the Howell Vikings, the starting pitcher, Jake Brettschneider, committed to... Isn't he a Mizzou guy?
He's a Mizzou guy.
That's what I thought. Yep, there you go. There you go. presented by the O'Fallon Hoots. You know what? Hoots promotional nights. There's more than just baseball this season with your O'Fallon Hoots. Don't miss fan favorite nights like Bark in the Park, Military Appreciation Night, Team USA Night, and guess what? One of my favorites, Youth Sports Appreciation Night, June 11th. It's nonstop fun all summer long with something for everyone at the ballpark. Check the schedule and plan your next night out with the Hoots. Youth Appreciation Night. That's the way we roll, Mitch.
Yeah, I get it. I'm still interested in the Bark in the Park.
Oh, yeah? You got a pooch? You have some pooches, don't you?
I have a pooch.
You like that?
It's a lab.
There you go. Leading off here for the Howell Knights is number 2, Landon Steerett. But our player spotlight, Jake Bretschneider, 2-0 on the season, a .71 ERA. So he's definitely the starter type.
Definitely has it. We were talking about this kind of in between and, just kind of what to expect with this young person. And if he can find the strike zone, I think that he, obviously, has the ability to get outs, but the strike zone has been sometimes missing for him. So,
and that is in the air, shallow right field, Speckert to it, making the catch. Steerett retired, and that will bring up the Cooper Harrell.
But as Mason was mentioning, he gets some size. He gets a nutrition program under him. This young man can turn into a mid-90s kind of arm for Mizzou.
Bretschneider's 27 Ks, 12 walks. His whip is 1.17 as Harrell swings through for strike 1. A .55 on the opponent batting average. The on base at 302.
That on base comes from those walks, clearly.
That's right. 0-2. But you know what? Look, and here's the thing: the 27 Ks. The slug is 225. We saw the double off the wall, but a .71 .71 ERA under 1 shows you that Bretschneider's been able to, if he's gotten himself into trouble, he's been able to get himself out of trouble.
Yeah, he's got a plus fastball, right? So
right,
and obviously just showed a nice little slider right there.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Miller applies the tag. Out number 2, so the strikeout for Bretschneider. And that's his second on the day. And Avi Patel to the plate.
To just a little shout out. This is the coaching side of me, that to Howell's defense and Fort Zumwalt's defense, when there's nobody on, a kid gets a strikeout, and the way they flip the ball around the infield, it's
sharp.
Just sharp,
crisp.
You really love to see that on the high school side. And anyways,
I like it. No, I think you're right.
It's just stuff like that that keeps the game fun and moving, right? So really like that there. Whoa.
That's one of those, the old
Committed.
adage, hit the bull.
I call those commitments.
Patel hitting .313 on the season. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Bretschneider looking to go 1-2-3 here in this bottom of the second inning. It was a 4-1 ball game last night. It was a close ball game. And that is grounded fair. Over to it quickly is Craddock to hold Patel to a single. That's a great play out there by Craddock.
That's a heck of a play. One, you have the wall there, you had the mound, and you had the darn bench over there.
Yeah.
And he committed. committed to going to get that baseball, so he didn't kick off or even get in that corner, which, that's a darn good job right there.
And keeps Patel at first base with Caden Zia coming to the plate. Oh, excuse me. How do I miss Seamus McRaven? Got ahead of myself. Strike one to Brett Schneider. This is the 8-hole hitter in McRaven. That's a good lead over there. He goes, and McRaven fouls that out of play. 0-2. That was a good jump, too. Think he's gone?
I think
Miller's been pretty good.
Yeah, I think he might be safe there. What I would have liked to see him look in when hitting runs. You see a lot of times a runner will put their head down and run straight to the bag. And you got to be able to see the baseball where it goes if it gets hit and play. Now, there's 2 outs, so you don't got to worry about that. You can continue to run. But how do you know if you're supposed to?
Strike 3. Brett Snyder gets the K looking. That's 3 on the day. We head to the top of the 3rd inning. 1-0 Vikings. Folks, thanks for tuning in today. We do appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. If you are, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button down there. That's and then hit the dinger. It's not a home run, but what is it, Mitch?
It's a dinger.
Okay. But it does get you notifications.
Oh, geez. I probably should have been paying attention.
Yeah. So do that. But today's game presented by the Sports Barn. Blew my whole game there. The Sports Barn. Go check it out, .org. Wentzville, Wood River, Illinois. From individual training to team programs, camps, and tournaments, the Sports Barn gives players a place to develop their skills, compete, and take the next step. And that's a strike to A.J. Jones. He's shaking his head at the blue. Been to both Sports Barns. They are fantastic facilities, great amenities there. Instructors, and that's a bunt back to Howard. And Howard, nice play off the mound for out number 1. Anytime you go there, I think they have some fantastic instructors in there. The facilities are really A+. So, hey, if you do, go check it out at thesportsbarn.org, and, please let them know that Youth Baseball Midwest sent you. Jack Bogard to the plate. And then misses outside. Howard, that was 2 pitches on that first at bat. That's what he needs here. I think he needs a quick one.
Yes, he does.
Extend. That's a strike on the outside corner.
Speaking of facilities, I need somebody to message us to tell us if the Sports Barn still has the urinal cake that has a Cub sign on it.
You've heard it here, folks. So please, you're watching. Let us know. Good curveball again. Jack Bogard frozen. 1-2.
It was so important to me when that first opened. I got the chance to go in that facility and work for Chris.
That's in the dirt.
And that was my favorite thing to do. Like if I had somebody that just kind of drove me a little bonkers, I'd be like, the Cub needs some washing.
Top of the 3rd, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Bogard just gets a piece of that one. How many baseballs are up on the roof, do you think, right now?
I'm going to say 0 because I feel like somebody goes up there and gets them off there so when the rain comes, they don't waterlog them. What? Nobody
I got to
gets
see.
them? Man, that's money then. I'm going up there.
I don't think they'll let you, though. Maybe we could ask just to see.
Well, they're not going to let me on the roof. It has a weight limit.
3-2 to Bogard. In the dirt, swings over the top.
Little changeup.
Little changeup. Gets him out front. Strikeout there. That's 2, 3, 4 now, 5. That's 5 on the day now for Howard in the K department. 2 outs, facing Tanner, who singled his first at bat. Strike 1 on the outside corner.
I feel like there's some money to be made there. My dad is he a scuba diver? He's a certified diver.
Uh-huh.
And so he would go to golf courses
Right.
on Mondays and get golf balls and then clean them and sell them.
Now, much right there, I want to explain. That is what is called a daddy hack.
My grandpa does that when he goes on a golf course. Just golf balls in his backyard constantly.
And Tanner fouls that one off into the over the tents over there.
Mm-hmm.
No souvenirs today, folks.
All you can sweets.
Oh,
May 26th.
I like it. 0-2 to Tanner. Howard trying to finish this at Gall's time. Where's the pitch clock, Mitch?
Mm-hmm.
There is one in high school baseball. I just don't think anybody uses it too much. There
It's
is.
an internal clock, though. It's not 20 seconds, right?
I think it's 20.
Is it?
Yeah. And that is popped up shallow left field in foul territory. On the run
Okay. Oh,
with
he
a
dropped
he didn't make the catch. Harold dropped it in the end there. I thought he was coming up with that, Drew. You're not Drew. Drew's down there.
Yeah, we look the same. He's got way more hair than I do, though. Hey, bro. Brothers. From opposite sides of the river. He has no idea what we're talking about.
So here comes Tanner back. Heck of an effort by Harold, man.
You love that. He's disappointed he didn't come up with that. I'm like, man, he run 100-something feet there trying to make a play.
Oh, he did. He put on the afterburner, I think, a little bit there. Burned a little extra fuel. Opened up the back 2 barrels of the carburetor. Center field, Singler makes the catch for out number 3. So a 1-2-3 for Howard as we head to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Vikings. Well, if you've noticed, keeping our scoreboard between innings company is our good folks over at Prime Sports. Prime Sports Midwest. Your favorite destination for all things baseball. I know it's Mitch's favorite destination, and it's the official gear provider of Youth Baseball Midwest. That's some pretty good stuff.
I have. Well, yesterday I was wearing some stuff that I had gotten from Prime Sports Midwest. The stuff that I'm wearing this year for my team stuff is from Prime Sports Midwest. So we use them often.
There you go. So if you want to use them often, make sure you go check it out. Your favorite destination for all things baseball, from top gear to expert advice. They help players and coaches get game ready.
Coaches, we got fungos. We have score books.
There you go.
They have the drip for the youngsters.
The drip.
Yeah.
I thought it was swag now.
That changed?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm old. My
It don't
9U team will tell me. They'll make sure to remind me.
Prime Sports Midwest, PrimeSportsMW.com. 2 locations, one in Fenton, one in Chesterfield here in the metro St. Louis area. Tell them Youth Baseball Midwest sent you. As we lead off with the shortstop, Caden Zia, and then we'll go back up to the top of the order with Carter Singler and Logan Vollmer. And that is grounded to the shortstop, Bogart. Smooth hands and a big-time arm. Out number 1.
Hey, we've seen some good shortstops in the last 2 games.
I'll tell you, we have, haven't we? And I think we're going to see a couple more. I know I haven't seen who's with Liberty, but I know
Howell Central.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which one it is, Chase or Carter. I think it's Carter.
We're just going to go Radke.
No, it's Chase, I think. Radke.
It's a Radke.
Yes. Athletic. Both of them. They're playing up the middle and center and shortstop.
Both of them.
Both of them?
Both of them. Bofa. Chase
is in center.
Yeah.
2-0. Here to Carter Singler. He popped out to the shortstop. His first at bat. Takes a strike there. 2-1. Brett Snyder and Howard have been duking it out here. Both of them look really good here.
I knocked the dust off.
Well, I think we just requested a flyby. Time to buzz the tower.
Sorry, the pattern is full, or whatever he says.
Yep, the pattern is full. Negative, Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
oh, my mercy. But see, that's not fair, man. You chuck one up at his noggin at 90 and throw it to the backstop, then you drop the hammer on him.
We were talking about that earlier for Barry Zito. Mason had brought that up.
Gosh.
Goes right back to the
Hey, that's bold right there. I like that right there. That shows a lot of chutzpah from Singler right there. That's an old Jewish term. Chutzpah. Means you got a lot of
oomph.
Yep, a lot of manliness there. A lot of chutzpah.
Intestinal
to
fortitude.
hang in there like that with that pitch. Yeah. Oh, Yiddish. Excuse me. My bad. I was mixing up my dialects there, Drew. 3-2, 1 out. Brett Snyder in a battle, duking it out here with Singler. Singler having a good year. Oh, just gets a piece of that fastball. Singler is hitting .417. He's slugging .604. He's got 5 doubles and 2 triples. He scored 22 times, so he's getting on base at .556 OBA and grounded sharply. Third baseman Campbell up with it. Throw over. Nice play. As Singler hustling, everybody, I love that right there. That's fantastic. There you go. That's what sportsmanship is right there. That's good stuff. Everybody playing hard.
Yeah, a little Wintershins there. He got a little turnaround as he went through the bag there and gave a little high five there, and everything worked out.
Campbell, the backhand, big strong throw. That's a nice play.
Oh, that was a man, and it was a dot too, right on the.
Right.
That's worth 3 points in a game of 21.
Absolutely. We got Vollmer at the plate. Vollmer doubled off the wall, was stranded at third in the first inning, takes a ball upstairs. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. That misses away. 2-1. I like it. I think both pitchers work at a good pace. They don't seem out of control at all. Good curveball. 2-2. The Zumwalt West coach is hanging out watching. Woohoo! Another tower buzz, man. He's liking those flybys.
So I'm guessing that here comes your slide piece.
You know what?
I'm a cheat,
I'll
and I'm
tell
just
you
going
what.
for it. If I miss, I miss.
Yeah, right? He did. He got it, but off the end of the bat, Bogart up, and the out made. Wow, back-to-back 1-2 threes. Pitcher settling in. We head to the top of the fourth. 1-0 Vikings. All right, folks, hanging around our score bug is Dinger Bats. Am I right, Drew? Or did I have that one wrong? Premier, thank you. I was incorrect. So it's Premier Pitching Performance. I was guessing. Actually, I had that wrong in our deal there.
Sometimes that happens.
Oh,
you guessed wrong.
It does. You know, what are you going to do? Premier Pitching Performance. Hey, you know what? Check it out. The Boost app coming out. Brett Graves on the channel talking about the Boost app. Go check it out. Go to premierpitching.com. We also have another player spotlight for you presented by the O'Fallon Hoots. Hoots ticket packages. There's no better way to experience Hoots baseball than with a great ticket options and fan favorite promotions. Check out the Bird's Eye all-you-can sweets, the all-you-can-eat picnic perch, and don't forget about $2 Tuesdays all season long. Whether you're coming with friends or family or group, there's a perfect package waiting for you. Lock in your seats now and make this a summer to remember with the Hoots. Carson Howard out. Eli Miller, 1 ball, 1 strike. Miller struck out his first at bat, and he's going to be facing Speckert and Campbell. Miller deep and to the wall, leading off here with a resounding double.
Yeah, you can hear the dugout over there just a hooting and a hollering from Francis Howell.
Wow.
That was so corny. Sorry. I felt like it was good timing. No? May 26th, big day. I think the Cape Catfish took over for the Capahaws, if I'm correct. Do you know that, Brian, to be
I
background?
don't. I don't. So Speckert up, goes to bunt. We'll catch up with our player spotlight with Landon Steerett, his next roll around, because we want to catch up with that. Right now we're with the Vikings here in the top of the 4th inning. Catch up with Steerett in the bottom. Oh, that's fair. Nice job. By the courtesy runner, Colin Hodges, getting to third base. So Speckert does get the job done. It's 1 out. Sacrifices over the runner over to third. Colin Campbell, the third baseman, made a heck of a nice play there. Usually, what does that bring to the plate the next inning, Mitch, when you get those big plays?
It brings sometimes some big results.
Yes, it does. I think the confidence level, Oh, we have a mound visit with the pitching coach.
Do you think that stuff just happens because there's so much ball being played, so it's bound to happen?
Probably.
Because I can tell you right now, I've had some kids make some really nice diving plays and think to myself, man, you're going to come up and we're going to tie this ball game when he comes up. And then he just whiffs. And, like, it's not supposed to happen that way. It's supposed to happen where you come up with this big double off the wall. It's dramatic, and it gets away, or they make an errant throw, and you get to score from first, and we walk it off. No? Is that a wishful thinking kind of thing?
I don't think so.
I feel like that's supposed to happen.
Supposed to happen?
Supposed to happen, as my grandson would say.
Posta.
Posta.
Oh, and that's away from the catcher on the wild pitch. Mock upset with himself, not being able to knock that down. Hodges scores on the wild pitch.
I don't like it. I'm not that fan of the style of catching of today's one knee down.
That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, so the run is in. I agree, and that's what's tough sometimes because I think it's taken away. You're seeing the Olays, and especially at the high school level, the kids are still working on their skill level, right? I mean, if you're Yachty or Molina, that's one thing.
Well, he did in one knee.
And he did late in his career.
That was age. if
I
anything.
understand, but that's Yachty.
Even at times, like, he still didn't. But you think about the baseballs that the catchers are missing. You know, his right knee's up.
I agree.
And he's missing arm side, right? So hand
there
side.
is more pass balls and balls away and wild pitches than I've seen probably before.
Well, with the ABS system in Major League Baseball, it makes no sense to even be down on one knee anymore because you're not stealing strikes. You don't have to. You know what I mean?
I agree. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You can just stand in the middle of the plate and throw it where you want, I guess.
Campbell, curveball, banged back up the middle, past Zia. Howard hung that curveball a bit. Derek Chupp striding to the plate, doubled RBI in his first at bat. Here in the top of the 4th, they got a chance to continue to grow that lead. Just 1 out. I think Mr. Howard is looking for the old double play ball.
As you would say, the pitcher's best friend.
And it is. I like that. Just make sure, hey, you know what? We're not going to let you run on us.
Little KIH, keep them honest.
Yep.
M, I guess KEH.
And they're not. And that is out number 2.
That young man behind the dish has made some nice throws today. And I know that a couple guys have kind of stolen and been called safe. But, that could have been on Howard. But that right there, that young man's got a nice little arm.
Yeah, Charlie Mock behind the plate. Getting it done. Erases Colin Campbell.
Helps his pitcher.
Yes, it does. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Chupp. Chupp increasing the batting average with that double and the slug. He's up there hacking. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Not going to get cheated.
Not gonna. He should not.
Might as well.
I mean, he is 6 foot something.
Can't sing and dance.
How do you know?
You're up there to hit.
Oh, I was like, how do you know he don't sing or dance?
Swing and a miss.
Change up.
That's a good pitch. Howard out of it. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 2-0. 2-0 Vikings.
It's a good.
All right, folks, today's presentation of the GAC South Classic here at the beautiful CarShield Field. We're having a good time here. The picnic perch out there, you got all kinds of stuff. It's a great venue. Presented by the Sports Barn. If you're looking to get your work in, make sure you're checking out the Sports Barn. It comes from structured training and consistent reps, and that's exactly what happens at the Sports Barn, and it is built for you. Make sure you go to sportsbarn.org, check it out. Either if you're in the area we're in, Wentzville, Missouri, Sports Barn West, and Sports Barn East in Wood River, Illinois. Also, this weekend, we were talking about Dinger Bats last time. We just started working with a new rep, Carl Lang, with Dinger Bats. And we've got some baseball, some hitting gloves we're going to give away at all of our youth tournaments for our tournament outstanding player and player of the game.
Nice.
And we got Carson Howard leading off here, hitting in the third hole. I got to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm reading here, folks. Flew out to center field. It's going to be followed by Charlie Mock and Landon Steerett as it's 1 ball, 1 strike. But it's nice. They're nice. We're going to be doing some more. Oh, ground ball. Big hop. The throw by Campbell. You can see where I think Howard didn't push that with the hamstring right there, Mitch. Either.
Yeah, he's holding it.
Little rough. Yeah, I don't know if he's 100% yet. Boy. All right, brings up the aforementioned Charlie Mock, the catcher. But we're looking forward to it. We got some cool stuff that's going to be coming up. We're going to be working with Carl Lang, the Dinger Bats rep. I'm looking forward to that, those opportunities there. And our TOP, Tournament Outstanding Player of the Game, for our 14U championships are going to get a pretty cool set of batting gloves there. 0-2 quickly to Mock. Got time.
Brett Schneider has really locked in, and this is, when we were talking about him pregame and some of the numbers that he had, I wonder if coming in relief, if those are things like just not prepared for. Why are those numbers so much different, trying to pump the strike zone? Because he's dotting this thing all day today.
He is on fire. I love what we're seeing from him. He's been a little wild with his fastball here and there, but for the most part, man, he is. And that curveball, he's got it working today.
Yeah, I wonder if he has like a case of the collywobbles or something like that, where, he just has a bunch of anxiety and stuff when he comes in from the game.
I don't know. But it's 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth, and Landon Steerett, our player spotlight presented by the O'Fallon Hoots. We did that, got that going there. Steerett has been on a tear, 386, 478 on base percentage as he takes strike 2. A 632 slug. Mitch, he has 6 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, 22 ribbies, and 14 runs scored. This young man's put it together offensively.
I'm trying to figure out why he's where he's what is he?
He's
in
hitting
the
the
6 spot?
5 hole.
A 5 hole today. I mean, it's one day he's in a 2. Again, we've shown that his glove has kind of moved all over. So does his positioning in the lineup, and that could be that Howard's back. He just has some moving parts. Makes the lineup much deeper now.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big old swing and a miss, chasing that high fastball. Brett Schneider getting the job done. Another strikeout. We head to the top of the 5th inning, 2-0 Vikings. Oh, go ahead, Mitch.
No.
Go ahead and sing it, bro.
I can't sing.
Oh, thanks for tuning in here today, folks. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. We're from CarShield Field, home of the O'Fallon Hoots. We've got a dandy going on here in the GAC South Classic. Got the Howell Vikings and the Howell North Knights, presented by the Sports Barn. If you're looking to get some individual training or looking at team programs or camps or tournaments, check out the Sports Barn. It gives players a place to develop their skills, compete, and take the next step. TheSportsBarn.org, 2 locations in the metro St. Louis area, in Wentzville on Highway N and in Wood River. What's that highway there, Mitt, or Drew, for Wood River? Is it 159 or 150? Off of 255. There you go. So go check that out. As Chase Craddock leads off the top of the 5th inning, Howard, and that is popped up foul out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Howard back out. You know, Mitch, I mean, he's pitched very well coming off the injury. His first outing back, and he's looked really good. And that is to the first baseman. Sturrett pops over. Nice job by Howard getting to the bag.
Yeah, so, after that last AB that he had there getting down the line, he kind of was rubbing the back of his leg there, and obviously going over there doing a nice little job of PFPs.
Yep.
Fielded his Sturrett fielded his position well and then flipped over there to Howard, and it looks so okay.
Carson Stipes. Stipes flew out to the right fielder his first at bat, and he takes ball 1 as that gets past Mock to the backstop. That is a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3. Stipes down looking. We're back to the top of the order with A.J. Jones. There's 2 outs here. The Vikings right now, 2 runs on 4 hits. Grounded sharp. Oh, Sturrett with the snag. Go ahead with the glove, young man.
Go ahead. It's showing why we put him on the
player spotlight list.
Player spotlight.
That's right. Well, with that, we're heading to the bottom of the 5th inning with the score 2-0 Vikings. All right, folks, we're back here. We've got another player spotlight presented by the O'Fallon Hoots. We're going to talk a little bit about the opening day, and it's right around the corner, May 26th. So, and your O'Fallon Hoots are ready to take on the Cape Catfish. Mitch was saying it's who used to be who?
The Kappahaws are no longer the Cape Girardeau Kappahaws, which is a historical group down there.
All I ever knew was the Cape Catfish. That's all I'd ever knew.
I gotcha. So I think they kind of migrated out of that. When the owner of the Kappahaws had passed away, nobody wanted to take it over, so I think they kind of just flipped into this new league thing going on in the Catfish.
$2 Tuesdays featuring 2 tickets and select concessions for just $2. Round up your crew and enjoy a night of affordable, family-friendly fun at the ballpark. Get your tickets now. Brady Tanner, we're going to talk a little. I know we talk a lot about offense, but Brady Tanner, second base, senior, leadership, heading to Indiana State as Brett Snyder comes back out and just keeps dotting the outside corner as Cooper Harrell leads off here in the fifth. Back up the middle, Bogard can't get to it, and a leadoff single.
Indiana State is the mascot is Larry Bird, correct?
It is Larry Bird, yes. You know, they have a new state bird, you know, the Sycamores from Indiana State. But defensively, Brady Tanner is just as good defensively as he is offensively. When you look at fielding statistics, you know, you don't get as many chances, you know, as like a first baseman or a catcher or those types of things. But when you look at I got to get to the right side here, Mitch. I'm sorry. Shows the bunt. Goes. That's strike one to Avi Patel. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go there. There we go. 30 putouts, 28 assists, 58 outs. He's only got a 967 fielding percentage. And as that bunt is down, that's a nice job by Campbell getting to it. That's well executed by both sides, Mitch.
Big time. You had everybody moving to the bag, too. The catcher run up the line. That's a great job. We talked about that earlier with Miller being new to the catching position, heading up the line. That's well coached.
Yes, sir. And you can see defensively. You can see defensively with Brady Tanner up the middle there. That's a lethal combination, double play. You've got two very solid defenders. And, you know, I think it's interesting. You know, they could have swapped and maybe put Tanner over at short with the experience. But I love the fact that Coach has left him in his kind of his natural position.
Well, when you got a player like that at the position,
right,
and short, you know, there's no need to move him just because he's a veteran. You know, you could let the young whippersnapper over there just play, shortstop and do his thing.
Absolutely. But a 967 fielding percentage, that's pretty good stuff right there for the young man. Not to mention, he does get it done at the plate, 373. He's got 31 ribbies. 31 already on the season, Mitch.
That's bonkers.
That's a lot of runs.
That's bonkers.
Oh, mercy. We got number 8, Seamus McRaven at the plate with the runner in scoring position. Brett Snyder, after the meeting, drops the hammer on him. 0-2 to McRaven.
I wonder if he's McRaven a fastball right here.
Ooh, I see what you did there. I like that.
I've been waiting.
You dropped it. And that's upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, we know what we're going to see here, right? It's pretty much been the MO. He's throwing a heater up, then he comes back with the soft.
And here's the thing. Can McRaven sit on that and hit it?
If he thinks backside, he will.
He went to the fastball. There you go. That's good pitching right there.
Yeah, the sequence, because I believe that the catcher's calling his own game, so unless he has an earpiece on.
No, Coach P, he's got the old.
I see it.
Yep.
The old walkie-talkie.
So, another K. How many Ks is that for him now, bud? 6 Ks for Brett Snyder. Goodness. 2 outs. Runner at second. We have the lefty, Caden Zia, the shortstop, at the plate, and it's ball 1. They could use this run, the Knights.
They need it. They need a big 2-out hit right here.
Brady Tanner also, folks, he's hit 2 doubles, 3 triples, and 2 home runs. And that hit the tent.
The all-you-can-sweets?
All-you-can-sweets. That's it, right over there.
May 26th,
You know, that's a
can get in
cool
there.
place. I mean, I'd love to sit up there and watch a ball game.
Well, I got to do the thing in the summer for the daytime stuff with Premier Pitching.
Yep.
The league.
PCA. We were doing the video, the interviews, and a single up the middle. Oh, and it's past Jones that bounced up on him and is headed to the wall. Patel rounding third, and coach is going to send him. Bogard with a throw and a strike, and Miller makes the tag. But the run scores. Oh, my goodness. That just bounced up and almost took Jones's head right there. Some excitement. The Knights get one. And we go to the top of the sixth with the score now 2-1 Vikings. What's going on, fellas?
Tonight's games are brought to you by Premier Pitching Performance. Premier Pitching Performance uses cutting-edge technology to improve training methods to help pitchers develop velocity, command, and confidence on the mound. Complete system built for sustained improvement. Real quick, Jake Bretschneider, P3 athlete, dominating on the mound tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There you go. Love that.
Yeah.
Dropping it in there.
Howard's fastball's been firm. He hasn't lost life on it.
No, he's been good. His arm is there. It's just if his legs are going to stay. So Howard back out. And it's 1-2 strikes now to, we got Jack. Oh, I got to flip this. Jack Bogard, who's leading off this inning here.
His brother was
Ooh.
talented.
Bat goes flying.
His brother and him got to play together last year. That was a talented middle infield duo.
So the ball and the bat go flying. 1-2 strikes. Bogard here in the sixth, and that is strike 3.
Another backwards K for Howard. He's abusing that outer half of the plate.
Yes, he is. I would too. And you know, I mean, like it, don't like it, whatever you want to say. You know, he's been consistent out there on that outside corner, and you got to do something as a hitter if you want to, take that away. Brady Tanner, as we talked about, our player spotlight from presented by the O'Fallon Hoots. This young man, the numbers are crazy.
Yeah, Indiana State commit. I mean, if you're going to go D1, your senior season, you're going to have to go off. And, I mean, hitting 373, you weren't kidding about that. That 6'10" slug.
The slug is what's crazy.
The 6'10" slug, the guy's got how many extra base hits is that?
That's off the big toe right there.
Those are never
That
fun.
hurts.
He's got 7 extra base hits, 2 going over the fence, and 3 he ends up on third base. I mean,
it's a lot of bases.
Sure is. I can tell you his total bases if you want to know.
Go ahead. Might as well.
Brady Tanner's total
So
bases.
we're here.
36.
There you go.
That's a good number. Most on the team.
And that is into shallow right or left field, excuse me. And the catch made by Harrell for out number 2. And that brings up Eli Miller, who has doubled and scored a run. He struck out once. There hasn't been just a huge amount of offense. These teams the pitching's been elite here so far, but Eli Miller got that double, banged it off the wall, off the home bank sign out there.
Yeah. I'll say this is probably going to be the best pitching duo we see all day when it comes to the 3 games we're going to watch. That Zumwalt West performance was pretty electric.
Oh, yeah.
But these two in raw talent alone.
As facing, Baden was fantastic today.
He was, but I think that this matchup, Howard Brett Schneider, is like a.
It's a little, you talk about Division I arms.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Cody Baden maybe in the future, not quite there
Gotta put
yet
on some
with the
weight.
velocity, but he's still very good. And but these guys have some big time arms. I know Howard. I think he's committed, and I'm just
What's his name? What's his first name again? And I can go
Carson
find it for you.
Howard.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'll go find it. Go dig it down a rabbit hole.
Pretty sure.
He seems like a good D2 arm right now.
Oh, and that's a swing, and back to the backstop is Miller.
East Central College is where he's headed.
Okay, ECC.
That's a D3.
D1.
DCC?
I think ECC is D1. I could be wrong, but I think so. And that is fouled back out of play. Stays alive, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
They are. That's the wrong college. Google is letting me down right now.
And
guys.
that is drilled, but the catch made by Singler in center field on the line. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning, 2-1 Vikings.
Tonight's broadcast presented by the Sports Barn. Work like that doesn't just happen. It comes from structured training and consistent reps, and that's exactly what the Sports Barn is built for. There's going to be 2 locations, one in Wentzville, Missouri off Highway, and that's the western one. The east one, Wood River, Illinois, will be that location. Go to sportsbarn.org or scan that QR code on your screen to learn more. The Sports Barn, train like a champion.
Do it.
Yes, sir.
Tell them why Youth Baseball Midwest sent you, please. All right, here we go. Not much left here for the Knights. They got the top of the order here in the 6th. I think this is, if you're going to get Brett Snyder, his pitch count, through 5 is at 69. Is that what I see there? So
yes, sir.
He's been really good, throwing a lot of strikes, doing the job. I love this start. You had. It was funny. You're with the interview with Coach Perkins.
Yeah.
We had Curtis. He had Curtis go a complete game. He said, "Be great." He said the cupboard's full, but why not go back-to-back CG? And it looks like Brett Snyder wants to do it.
I think he does. There is somebody moving around in the bullpen over there. He's stretching out with the backup catcher, Laird Van Schaefer. So they're moving around. They're starting to play catch. That looks like Drew Dirks.
It is.
That's Dirks getting loose over there. They have used him predominantly out of the bullpen this year. So if Brett Schneider runs into trouble, I think that's who we'll get.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Carter Singler. He is 0 for 2, and that's going to go foul.
Good heads up from Miller there, pointing with his glove side. Let that go foul. It's going to spin that way. And then good read and play from the third baseman there, Campbell. Make sure that
just stays that way, right?
Yeah, because if that ball's fair, you got good speed running down the line. You're probably not going to make that throw.
No, you're not going to get him.
He's got an arm, but you're not catching him.
All right, Vollmer's on deck, and Vollmer doubled in the first inning. So you got 3 guys here you got to deal with Brett Schneider.
Yeah, for sure. Brett Schneider's not won against adversity here. He's probably pitched against some pretty tough teams this year.
I agree.
Howell's got, one of those schedules.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Have you hit on singular slug yet? Sitting at 604.
Oh, yeah.
That's elite. And then the on-base percentage, 550. That's a leadoff guy right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
$10. He throws a curveball right here.
Well, I think that's what he was trying to throw there. It just got away from him.
You think?
I think so. I
mean,
don't know. I could be wrong, but
it didn't look very hard.
It didn't, right?
So
I
I agree with you there.
I think that just got away from him.
Could have.
Threw it again. That's a good take right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Howell North has finally figured out his pitching game plan, I think, and they're going to stop swinging at those if they can help.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Fastballs into left field. Craddock's got good speed out there. Runs that down easily.
Yeah,
and that is out number 1.
Craddock, a Moberly commit. Gonna go take that JUCO route. He'll play there. And probably
Moberly area, man. They're doing another D1
JUCO.
Yep, they're doing some good things over there.
We're gonna see another Moberly commit next game with Liberty. First baseman Garrett Nielsen. He's headed there.
Yeah.
Howell's got a couple of them, including Carson Drummond.
And that is a strike on the outside corner to Vollmer. Oh, he's 1 for 2. Grounded out to the second baseman, doubled, stranded at third. They've only got the 1 run off of Brett Snyder, and that one misses.
Who's number 17?
4.
Oh, pardon me.
And that misses. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here, that's Logan Vollmer.
So I'm looking at my screen over here. It has Logan Vollmer listed as 14 and Mock
I
listed
know.
as I guess they switched up the numbers.
It happens all the time.
I'm not surprised by it. I had to deal with it
Because
during
you have,
basketball.
I think it's a matter of, hey, this jersey doesn't fit.
Yeah, it actually is. Yes, we chose jersey. It's like when I was on JV last year. I got to choose my jersey first, but I went based off size, not number.
And that is ball 4, right?
Yeah. So
That's basically what it usually ends up boiling down to. Sometimes you have 2 different jerseys because the one number is this and that one because you have mix and match. It's interesting.
So, like, for basketball, when I was calling basketball, if I ever had to call any away games, thankfully I didn't, our jersey numbers for our home team would be shifted all by 1 for the away jerseys. And
That's tough.
it's the most inconvenient thing I've ever seen. I'm like, why are they all different?
Guys, help a brother out.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I gotta make 3 spotting boards this week for each team. It's a lot of work. Please help.
All right, well, 1 out.
Dude.
The walk to Vollmer, and you got to face Carson Howard. Big pop in the bat, and that's a strike.
Brett Schneider nearing that 80 pitch range. Obviously, Perkins probably has a limit in mind already for Brett Schneider, and I'm assuming it's closer to that 90 pitch mark.
Probably. Yeah, I
Cause-
could see that.
So I bet you if he gets Howard out here efficiently, they're going to give him the catcher Mock. But if this at-bat takes more than, let's say, 5-6 pitches, they'll try and speed up Dirk's warm-up process because the catcher's not even down yet.
That's a long look. Grounded. Campbell up with it, fires across. Gets Howard
Good
for
play.
out number 2.
Good play from Campbell, knowing that he's not getting that double play. He goes across. That's the right move. And then a good check from the first baseman, Stipes. He made sure to check runner, and then I believe Bogart goes to cover third base on that play. He was heads up there, too. So, I mean, just high IQ from the Howell infield there.
Absolutely. So 2 outs now, and you got Charlie Mock 0 for 2. He struck out both times against Brett Snyder. The tying run is at second base.
You know what that means for Mock, though? He's probably due.
Think he's due?
I mean, the guy's batting nearly 400 with a 470 OBP and a 480 slug. I think if he catches anything catches too much hard to the plate here, it's probably going to get hit hard somewhere.
1 ball, no strikes. Brett Snyder steps off. Got the Liberty fans showing up. Got the Howell Central fans showing up. Ballpark is filling up.
You notice that Howell Central, their entire team has been in the bullpen for like the last 4 innings.
Yeah, they're hanging out.
I love that.
They got some of the guys up over here, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's a time call.
Lots of time's been called this game.
Well, Brett Snyder's done that a couple times. I don't know if it's just a matter of he hasn't really liked what they've called, and he just kind of waits it out. He doesn't get too carried away about nothing. Just kind of waits it out and sees what happens.
Yeah.
1-0.
He's a very in-the-moment pitcher.
That's a good curveball for strike one.
Well placed.
Both teams with only 4 hits against these two pitchers. So it's been premium, and there hadn't been a lot of free bases.
No, I don't think Brett Schneider has but 1 walk, and it was just the one this inning, right?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
And then Howard's got a handful, maybe 2.
Yeah, I don't think he's got over 2. That's a good question. Let's take a look. 1 right there. He's got 1.
Both pitchers.
So both pitchers only 1 walk. They haven't hit anybody.
That too. It's like okay, 2 guys committed to go play college ball pitch like they're committed to play college ball. Like they're showing why.
Yep. Throw back to Bogart. He's in easily. Everybody back there going to the batting cages. The batting cages are located right back there behind the center field wall.
Nice facilities back there.
Yeah. And that is down the line, and everybody on the run. Speckert sliding and making the catch
Spectacular play.
to strand the runner at second and keep this lead at 2-1 for the Vikings. We head to the top of the 7th. Woo boy. Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone. We're going to hop into our Player of the Game talks here in a moment. That Player of the Games are sponsored by the O'Fallon Hoots. Opening day almost here. Little under a month or over a month away, May 26th. It'll be a $2 Tuesday. They're going to face the Cape Catfish to start their 2026 season. Again, $2 Tuesday, $2 hot dogs, soda, and beer all night long. National Anthem performance will be by St. Louis legend Charles Glenn. And don't miss the action. Be here. Pack CarShield. I know I'm going to try my best to be here.
Be there, aloha. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You can wear a Hawaiian flowery shirt.
You sure can.
I don't see why not.
Wear whatever you want. It's going to be a summer night.
There you go.
I love
Maybe not quite summer. That's a spring night.
May 26th.
Summer is June 21st.
Yeah, but it's going to be 85 degrees in Missouri. It's summer. I love seeing
I'll tell you what, so far, though, Mr. Howard here,
that's what
he is looking as a POG. I mean, unless, somebody kind of bangs a 2-run bomb to walk it off if he gets out of this,
that's different.
And that is Speckert leading off and sending one into deep center field and to the wall. Speckert flying around second, and he stops and puts on the brakes. And the communication, somebody's got to communicate because that was there. They'd have had him one way or the other.
That is a huge miscue.
But he goes to third. And, wow.
That ball should go to second base all day. They had him dead to rights.
The setup to go to third, but then the cutoff man, somebody's got to just trying to talk to him, and I don't know if they could hear or whatnot. But
that's a huge leadoff double from Speckert.
It is big time.
That is 2 balls we've seen beat singular over the head, though.
That is, man.
which is
He's playing pretty shallow.
that's what I'm saying. He is.
But if you can beat him, there you
Go
go.
for it. Derek Chupp did it earlier.
Leadoff double brings up Colin Campbell. He squares the bunt, takes it back, and it's a strike on the corner.
Yeah. Player of the game talks now. Let's see. Look at the Vikings. I mean, unless you have someone go, like you said, yard here too for them or just put up a couple of runs. I like Brett
I
Schneider.
still think Brett Snyder's.
Yeah,
He's been
what, a 7
I mean,
strikeout performance?
We'll know by the bottom of the 7, but yet, I mean, these are the two guys that are front runners in my opinion.
For sure. They've looked real sharp.
Squares it again, and that is foul, so it's strike 2. So Campbell struggling to get the bunt down to get Speckert to third, because then you got, if you sack him over, then you got the sack fly.
Yeah, and that's all you need for that huge insurance run on a game this close.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, it could be a tie game right now if Zeha is safe at home on that almost inside the park.
Seamus,
McCraven scored on that one, right?
right?
That's
Oh, no, yeah, that was Zia, wasn't it?
Zia hit that ball. A.J. Jones missed the hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Seamus, I called another Howell North game this year, and he was playing one of those two. It was either basketball or football. And it was.
And Campbell is down on strikes, so he can't get the runner moved. Brings up Derek Chupp with the runner in scoring position.
I'd love to see Chupp just absolutely knock the lights out of a ball here right now. When we played him last year, you know what he did to center field. He did that to us last year. It was impressive. And, you know,
That's outside for ball 1.
he took a pitch on the outer half, dead center. Like, it was a great swing. And, I mean, you look at him, he's got an elephant of a swing. It isn't the prettiest thing ever, but it definitely gets the job done.
Barrel it.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Swing hard in case you hit it.
Specker's back in time.
I will say, I just noticed movement in the North bullpen. They've got 2 guys double barreling out there right now. I wonder if they expect extras.
Yes, they do. Yes, they are. Well, you're always ready for it. And that is deep, but not deep enough as – oh! Singler misplays it. It drops. Speckert is on his way home, and the throw is going to be not in time. Chupp heads up on the ball past the catcher.
Did you see
Gets
Perkins?
to third, man. I love that. Heads up running.
Perkins mocking Chupp as he slides head first into third. Gotta love it. But that's a huge insurance run there. Chupp does a great job, and he's going to get run for. By number 8, who's that? Number 18, Evan Moore is running for Derek Chupp.
I don't think he's I think he was happy that he got that read. That's a great read by the big man.
That is a spectacular read. North's going to run the infield in here. They're going to try and prevent everything. Chase Craddock.
Absolutely.
Craddock's got a double, right?
Craddock. Nope. That's a miscue right there. He is grounded out to the first baseman and to the first baseman.
That's right.
So he's pulled the ball both times. That's a big run there. It's only 1 out. The bullpen is still there. We'll see what gives here, but no, I think that's fantastic. Chupp, boy, he's having himself a day, isn't he? 2 doubles.
And I mean, add on to the average here.
Banging in another run. He's got 2 ribbies too, man.
Yes, he does. That's 2 more than what he had already. He doubled his
And
RBI
that
total.
is going to be in the prairie.
No animals out here anymore, just warriors.
Coach Freedeline, I think that may be it for Howard.
Who do you think we're going to see out of this bullpen then? I wonder.
I don't know. I can't.
So
I don't see any numbers. It doesn't work for me there.
The
But
big
we'll see.
time-
We don't know if it's going to be a change yet. We'll see.
True. I will say the relievers are the guys who I'm seeing who come in relief most often. Tommy Santry is a reliever. Kyle Pozniak, Colton Posgrove, and then Colin Hodges. Are going to be all the guys who I see coming out of relief the most often. Now, like you said, we don't know if this is going to be a switch, and I don't think it will be. I think it's just to talk it over.
Yep. They that's some strategy right there.
Howell's got a right-hander up in the pen now too, Mr. Carson Drummond, the other Moberly commit on that squad. He's gonna give you a 91, 92 mile-an-hour fastball with good command.
Yeah, Drummond is he's pretty good.
He's
There
a
you
good
go,
kid.
Blue. There you go.
Yeah, because Drummond
Nice
just
job.
let that slider go right on by the catcher.
All right, here we go. It's no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at third. Howard trying to keep this limited. Throws over. Back in time. Who we got over there, number 18?
Mr. Evan Moore. I don't think he's going to trail
Evan
too far
Moore.
off this bag. If it's a ground ball, I'd halfway and stick, or another couple steps and stick. But
Doesn't chase that ball. Nope. And it is 1 ball, 1 strike now to Craddock. Trying to knock this run in.
I'd like to see him literally just, doesn't have to be hit hard anywhere, just high enough that it gets over the head of the infielders.
And that's outside.
He's choked up on the bat. He's not going to try and do too much here. He knows he can't. This is not a situation where you want to try. I mean, yeah, you don't want to try and go yard here. You need the insurance run more than anything.
2 balls and a strike. And that's inside. 3-1. Count goes full to Craddock.
Looking at some numbers here. I'm all right with having Stipes up here, too. He can work a walk. He's got a good eye. If you get on here via a walk or a base hit, having Stipes up here in the 9th spot is a good one.
And that is going to be in the pasture.
It's a pasture, huh?
But you got Laird Van Siever on deck.
You
Looks
do.
like
I
he's
just
going to
realized
be he'll be pinch hitting if we get there, which we probably will.
He has taken 3 at-bats. He's reached in 2 of the 3.
Yeah, we
So-
saw both of them at the Columbia tournament.
Oh, good times.
Yeah. That is ball 4.
Good eye. He had
Wow.
gone to that low and in spot a couple of times to Craddock there, and he had
Man.
offered, but that was a good take.
That's a tough take. Spit on that one.
Mm-hmm. The catcher, backup catcher, Laird Van Siever is how you said it?
Siever.
Siever, okay.
Yep.
Has a triple and a single. You said 2 hits. You guys have seen both of them. Drove in 2 runs in that tournament, I presume. That's where the ribbies came from.
Yes, sir.
I like Perkins thinking here. Get a new bat in the game, especially because Stipes has flown out, struck out looking. It's a good thought.
Well, Van Siever is still coming off of an injury. He's come back. He's getting back in there because he was their starting catcher
Over Miller.
Because of the injury, that's where Miller had to step in.
Ah, that makes much more sense.
And now, but here he is. He's getting healthy, getting the at-bats. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out as we move forward. And the runner
He's there.
the ball is out. Craddock is in safely.
I think purely because Ziha had to jump for that, he was going to be safe either
Oh,
way.
man, that was crazy.
Close play.
So runners at second and third with 1 out, and it is 1 ball, no strikes here to Van Siever.
Yeah, Howard's nearing that 100 pitch mark. With that called strike there, 98 on the day for him. You said, is this his first start since he came back from the injury, or?
Yeah, this isn't a start. He's pinch hitting.
No, I mean for Howard.
Oh, Howard, yeah, pitching-wise it is.
I mean, I guess purely because, it's the leg.
So that's 2 balls and a strike now.
I think purely because it's a leg injury, that's why they're letting him go. I honestly thought after you and Mitch were talking about the holding the leg after that.
And he's at 99 pitches now. I think this is going to be his last batter.
purely because of the way he was holding his leg, which you guys were talking about. Didn't know. My brain goes to, I don't think he should have been hitting for himself yet. I think they could have DH'd for him just to give him a little bit of break in between innings. That's just me, though.
Well, but, you know, we weren't there with the conversations.
You're true.
So, don't know. That's a big swing and a miss. Howard strikes out Van Siever.
Maryville commit. AJ
That's the
Jones.
second out. Back to the top of the order with A.J. Jones. And Coach Freedeline rolling with his dude. And, wow.
Jones, a Maryville commit. You know he can hit.
Oh, yeah. He's 0 for 3 today and takes strike 1.
Was that a ground out to pitcher? Ground
Three
out to the first?
unassisted, yep.
First, and then that strikeout back in the first inning, I do recall.
Yep. Big spot. That is upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're Perkins here, you got to love this matchup. Righty-lefty, a good hitter in A.J. Jones. He's got some gap-to-gap power. It's nice to have him as a leadoff guy for sure. Kind of went
Fouled
fishing.
into the glove. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kind of went fishing for the low breaker there. He's looking to do some damage here.
Long look from Howard. I think that one is just maybe I don't want to throw the ball yet.
He might be a little tired. He's thrown 104 pitches. The guy might be a little tired.
A little tired.
It's been a long
There you
game.
go. Actually, this has been a short game because we're just got a piece of it off the glove of Mock.
If you can get,
This game has been rolling on pretty good because we started a little late.
yeah, we did. I don't know. I mean, I think leaving Bogard in if he comes up is right, but he is 0 for 3 today.
So what's the conversation here?
Catcher's interference.
Maybe.
He was holding his glove hand.
Maybe.
If that's catcher's interference, you bring up bogey. I think they're going to.
So we'll see here. So
Perkins.
they're making it clear, but you know what? This is what this is about.
Yeah.
You question. He got the answer. You know, it may not be what he wanted, but
At least he asked, right?
there you go. Everybody's talking, chatting it up. Yeah. All right, we're back to it. Second and third.
Big at bat here.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3-1 lead for the Vikings. They are trying to add a couple more here with Jones at the plate. And that looks like that's going to happen. Around.
That's big time. That's a great swing. He stayed back on that baseball. He took a fastball the other way. Didn't try and do too much with 2 strikes on him and 2 outs. A.J. Jones came up in a big spot there for Francis Howell.
Tacked on 2 more. It's 5-1 as A.J. Jones comes up big with a 2-out, 2 RBI single. Hobbling a bit.
Yeah, he's limping.
Ooh, that's not good.
Well, did you see they tried to get him back?
I saw
at first,
that.
so
I don't know if he
might have hit something.
tweaked
on the way.
something. And Freedeline, he's now talking to the official.
About what? Oh, I bet you.
So
Reliever.
there's a question. So, yeah, he's coming to get him now. And Howard, heck of an effort coming back here. Got away from him there a little bit at the end, but heck of an effort from Carson Howard.
Yeah, nonetheless, a stellar start. 6 2/3 innings. The 5 runs, you can ignore that. It's his first start back after an injury. The kid had a ton of strikeouts. So he's clearly still got the stuff to be out there right now. He looked sharp. Who'd they bring in? You say Tommy Santry? Yep. Tommy Santry in the game now for Francis. He is 2-1 on the year. He's got 20 innings pitched. 4.4 ERA. A chunk of hits given up here. 21. 5 doubles, 2 triples, and a bomb. But besides that, the kid's looked pretty sharp. A consistent reliever. He started 3 games, likely opener scenarios there for him. Yeah, he's got 6 strikeouts, 21 walks. The command is pretty good, but the 241 OBP or OBA and then the 320 OBP are the numbers I'm looking at here. He looks like a sharp reliever.
So 6 2/3, 7 hits. The run, he's still, A.J. Jones is out there. He's still, that's hooked to, he's on the hook for that run there if he scores. So we'll see. But that is 1 walk, 8 Ks for Howard in his first action back after coming back from the pulled hammy. So, not much else you could ask for your guy there.
Not at all.
But the 3 runs here in this top of the 7th is kind of put him in. And the young man, I was getting the numbers.
Tommy Santry.
Santry is.
Yes. He's a good reliever. He is our first out of the bullpen guy for Howell North here. Said this 2-1 on the season, 8 appearances, 3 coming as starts, the rest coming out of the pen. 20 innings, 18 runs, 13 earned, so that 4.48 ERA. I feel like reliever ERAs are always inflated, especially going to be in high school with limited sample time. But he's solid. Doesn't walk a lot of guys. Has a good punch-out pitch.
Runner goes. Mock with the throw, and he's out. A.J. Jones
begs to differ.
Trying to steal. Mock has been money.
Oh, he's great behind the
with
dish.
the throw. Cuts down Jones, and that ends that, but not before they get 3. We head to the bottom of the 7th, 5-1 Vikings. All right, folks, thanks for joining us here today at CarShield Field for today's GAC South Classic presented by the Sports Barn. We appreciate you being here. If you like what we're doing, if you're enjoying this, you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button down there. We got a dinger next to it, notifications for upcoming live events. We got one more tonight. We're going to, tomorrow night, folks, we leave here in the morning. We're driving to Springfield, Missouri. We've got Kickapoo and Nixa tomorrow night on the channel. You got to check it out there, buddy. That's where we're at. But Youth Baseball Midwest is a production of Red Earth Productions, LLC. My crack staff, I got to give them up. Drew Klutz, our director, engineer, making sure everything runs right, takes care of business down there. And and Lauren Klutz, bringing you all the pictures. She's also our information social media manager, taking care of everything, getting it out in between. Can't do it without them. To my right, this young man who has jumped in here working with us this year and been great, Mason Molitor. We got one more game here tonight. Having a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
With this one.
Big time arm coming onto the mound out of the bullpen. This is terrifying if you're Howell North here. You're getting a slew commit out of Drew Dirks. He's going to be a high 8s lefty arm with a funky slot and a great breaking ball.
Yeah.
The kid can command the zone. He's pitched 8 innings so far this year. Limited sample, everything coming out of the pen. Again, like I said, with reliever ERAs, it's a little inflated. It's a 4.38. It's nothing to be concerned about, really. 16 strikeouts to 5 walks is my big thing. He does not give out free passes very often.
No.
He's had one wild pitch. He's yet to hit somebody. He is going to be locked down as that first pitch will miss.
So Landon Sterrett's the first one he's going to face, and he's it's 2-0.
It's called announcer jinx. I should have kept my mouth shut, I think, Brian.
No, we don't believe in that stuff. It's going to be what it is. You got to go out there and throw strikes, and so far he's down 3-0. Sterrett, though, has been good. This part of the order, you've got Harrell and then Patel following. So,
okay. Sterrett's not the biggest kid. I say he's tall. He's kind of lanky, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I went to our Liberty game against Howell North. Dobrat's was pitching that one. Sterrett goes out, throws a 1-2-3 first inning. Lights out. Comes up in the 3 spot and takes Dobrat's yard on the first pitch.
there you go.
I mean, that was one of his 2 homers. It was disgusting. It was a line drive homer. He caught it out in front. It was a great swing. And it's like, all right, that name's on my map now.
A leadoff walk to Sterrett brings up Cooper Harrell. Cooper Harrell struck out and then singled and has scored the only run for this night squad off the
Caden Zeha triple
yeah.
out at home. That's a big league pop-up.
And the catch made by A.J. Jones for out number 1.
I don't know if you saw almost a little miscommunication there and almost a collision between the second baseman Tanner and A.J. Jones. That was a little scary. they're laughing at each other now.
Well, no, they're talking about, oh, my gosh, who's calling it, who's that? Well, hey, nobody got hammered, and the catch was made. So that's really the thing that matters. And
Heads up, Dobrats.
you got Patel now at the plate. Strike 1, fouls it off to the left side.
Avi Patel, a name I didn't know until coming in tonight, but I'm going to put some respect on it with a 353 OBP. That 313 average is good numbers.
Swing and a miss. He's quickly 0-2. Dirks finding a rhythm.
Yeah, he is. That's what I
The
said.
leadoff walk, and he is now 0-2 here. Oh!
Hey, Goose.
That's a tower buzz right there. Goodness, mercy sakes.
That's scary lefty on left, too, right? Because those are going to tail
Man.
back at you. Ugh. I mean, and especially coming from a kid he's got that sidearm slot. It already looks like it's at you, and then it just stays there.
And that's in the dirt.
Yeah, Avi Patel, though, 10 hits on the season, 34 at-bats. I think he's kind of a platoon guy in my mind if he's going to split at-bats with somebody. Where's he playing today, Brian?
2 balls, 2 strikes, and that hit blue. Oh,
Perkins.
man. I didn't see where that caught him. That was a foul ball off the bat.
Perkins quickly out there to
And
check.
catch him. I don't know where it caught blue. Oh, it caught him up in the. Sometimes that you
Neck
got to
guard.
make sure that padding gets up on that collarbone. That can be a tough one. Oh man. Hope he's all right. I'm sure we got a athletic trainer somewhere around.
Normally
here.
they do. I saw one I saw 2 of them last night, actually.
I'm sure there is. All right, he's up. He's up.
Good.
Get the swig of water, and there you go. There you go.
Brian, do you like vague questions?
No.
I just had a buddy text me and ask me, who's Howell's catcher? Which Howell is he talking about? Because we got both of them here.
Well, Francis Howell's catcher is Eli Miller, and Howell North's catcher is Charlie Mock.
Mr.
So
Mock
there you go.
has a absolute cannon behind the dish, too.
Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes, so we're going to make sure that Blue is all right. It looks like we're going to be good, and fist bumps all around.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
And, man, you catch one in the wrong place, and sometimes, I'll tell you, go down like a sack of potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
So Patel back in, 2 balls, 2 strikes after they fouled that one off. And Patel down on strikes for out number 2.
That's a big strikeout swinging for Dirks. A bit of a confidence booster, especially with number
8. Seamus McRaven is coming to the plate. Number 18, actually, excuse me, is coming to the plate. No, this is a pinch. I thought that was right.
Caden
Seamus.
Prost. He's
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's go. So the pinch hitter is Caden Prost. So talk to us about Mr. Prost here.
A 250 hitter and 40 plate appearances, but he's got that 368 OBP. That's the number that I'm seeing here. He can work a walk. He can take his time at the plate. He'll work an at bat on you. Kind of a free swinger, 10 strikeouts, but he's got some speed on him. So ground ball here, you might want to just go the short way and get the guy at second if it's up the middle.
And the pitch on the check swing, that's a strike. I think Blue just called that a strike. That was a good pitch.
For sure like that little two-seam
Got the
away.
kind of speed racer bat going on there.
Yeah, it's that combat. They've got so many of them nowadays. I swear half the bats you see up there, they all look different, but they're all combats.
That misses.
Dancing feet up there.
1 ball, 1 strike. On deck is Zia. 5-1. Misses in. 2-1.
Yeah, Prost.
5 runs on 7 hits for the Vikings, 1 run on 4 hits for the Knights. They have got a runner at first. Trying to extend this game 2 outs, and that is ball 3.
That looked like a good pitch, personally. That up and away spot. He's been calling it a little bit here and there this game, so I like the idea from Dirks. He just missed a little high there on the execution.
That's fouled back off the catcher. I think Miller took a little brunt of that one. It's full count.
Big pitch. Huge pitch. You think the runner at first is taking off here?
Yes.
Okay. So
A resounding yes.
resounding yes. Then it's going to be a resounding difficult play if it's a ground ball.
Nah, they're just going across.
You think?
Yeah, everybody's going across. Everybody's aware of that. And that is driven into deep left field, and it's a ground rule double. And the runner, unfortunately, is going to have to stay at third.
He is just unaware.
That's all right. That's all right. Just
Head down and ran.
I love it. That's right, baby. Just go run. Cut that. The Blue will tell you what to do. Just keep running. I don't mind that in a bit.
What makes me laugh is the home plate umpire standing right there and on the third baseline just pointing to the runner back at third, and he just straight on through, high fives his teammates.
So Prost, with
through.
the double, keeps the inning alive, and now we have second and third with 2 outs, and Zia, who tripled, tried to score on the inside the park as it went to the wall in center field at the plate. And that is ball 1.
Yeah, Prost coming through clutch there. I mean, that's his first extra base hit of the year, but he got a hold of that one and let it fly. Difficult lefty-on-lefty matchup here for Caden Ziha, I think.
Two balls, no strikes. Dirk's struggling in this inning. He's thrown 19 pitches so far. He's had some good looks, and then he's been a little inconsistent here and there. There's in the strike zone.
That's a solid fastball to get himself back in this count.
2-1. On deck is the leadoff, Carter Singler. So there is a base that's open, but, I mean, this is the 9-hitter.
Yeah.
And that is ball 3.
I mean,
3 balls and a strike, and you're back to the top of the order with Singler, Vollmer, and Howard.
Yeah, sure, Singler hasn't had a great game, but he's still hitting really well this year. So it's like you don't want to face him. If you're Dirks on the mound, you don't want to be scared of this guy here. Yeah, sure, he hit a triple. It was a single, and it was a misplayed hop. So like, you got to just think you got to attack the zone against this kid. Get the weak contact.
Unless, I mean, he just really sees a pitch. I mean, He's got to be taking. And that's a strike. That's a good pitch.
It's a great pitch.
3-2. Here we go.
Another 3-2.
And pokes it down the line and is going to be in the prairie. Craddock thought about it. Maybe I can go in there. They'll let me catch that out. Nope.
That would be
They
so
won't.
awesome. They won't count it, but it'd be so awesome to see.
Might as well.
Yeah, I don't think Dirks was
Can you
expecting
go get it?
expecting to labor this hard here in this inning. I mean, 23 pitches.
No, I mean, especially at the bottom of the order.
Oh, yeah.
And that is ball 4. Bases loaded for the Knights.
Ooh, Eli Miller not happy with that. He showed a little frustration there.
I think it's his hand. He hurt his hand. That's what he was going on about. You can shake it out.
I wonder if they're going to.
Okay, here we go, folks. We've got a new pitcher coming in. We got Carson Drummond.
And let me tell you, Carson Drummond is been real great this year. 15 innings, all appearances coming out of the bullpen. He's got 2 wins. He's got a 1.4 ERA, 3 runs total allowed, 5 hits, 1 double, the rest singles, 20 strikeouts to 8 walks, a .87 whip, and an opponent batting average against a minuscule .098.
Well, we'll step aside a moment as Mr. Drummond warms up, and we'll be right back.
Now pitching for the Vikings, number 25, Carson Drummond.
All right, folks, let's set this up for you. We're here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Dirks is out. Bases are loaded. There's 2 outs. Carson Drummond has come into the game as the as the pitcher, and we have number 17, Logan Vollmer at the plate. Oh, excuse me, Carter Singler. We're at the leadoff. Number 11, Carter Singler, as the tying run at the plate, and it is ball 1 from Singler. Or, excuse me, from Drummond.
Oh, good.
Goodness.
It's been a long inning.
Yes, it has. We'll get all these names, and it is ball 2.
They are actually warming up another arm in Howell's bullpen. That'll be Jack Hubbard, another Mobley commit. He's a lanky kid. He's good. Drummond's going to give you a firm fastball around that 90-mile-an-hour mark. But he's got to command it to be able to do anything here productive-wise. And, I mean, Carter Singler's not a tough.
This is a big spot for Drummond.
Yeah.
We've got – I want to see what he's got in the tank to get – and that is a strike. I'm not sure if that was called on the swing or if that was but that sure seemed up in the zone quite a bit.
I'd say it's just
Two
under,
balls and a strike.
just under the letters there.
So foul tipped into the glove.
That's a huge swing from Singler. He's trying to, because I mean, with a guy like this, he provides all the power. If you get a little lift on that and you get your ace swing off, it's going to travel a little bit.
Two balls, two strikes. Deuces are wild. Bases loaded. Drummond a long look.
Howell's got the rally caps going.
And that is outside. That is ball three. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Oh, boy.
Even bigger pitch. All the runners are going to go.
Big spot.
I'm getting butterflies.
Drummond. Everybody goes, and that's fouled into the seats. We'll do it again. I love, I mean, you look at Zia. I mean, he was already all the way to the shortstop.
Yeah, that's great hustle out of these Howell North kids. They're going to jump it. I mean, as soon as his leg starts to move a little bit, it's not easy to try and pick off here. As soon as his leg moves a little bit, they're all taking off. It's good hustle out of these North kids.
Runner go, and that is ball 4. Singler gets the walk, and Landon Stewart, who was the leadoff walk, finally comes around and scores. It's 5-2. Everybody moves up 90 feet, and we have Logan Vollmer, a double, a walk. He was stranded both times. And we have a visit to the mound. Oh, my goodness, folks.
If you think Carter Singler was a tough at-bat there, Logan Vollmer's going to give you the same thing here. He's not going to go down easy, and he's going to make you work for this at-bat for sure.
Wow. All right. Lots of drama here. Lots of drama.
Just a little bit. Yeah, he's the winning run.
Yes, he is. The winning run is at the plate, and that is outside for ball 1. Drummond struggling to find the strike zone. You have the bullpen in action. It's still a 3-1 lead, or 3-run lead, excuse me.
Yeah. You know what I've noticed is the catcher has to one-hop it back to the guy in the bullpen right now because of the sun.
Yes, and the throw back.
Great pick.
And he's back in, the ball's away. He's back in safe. That's a good try by Eli Miller.
It's a spectacular pick by the first baseman, Stipes, to keep that ball in front of him. Because if that gets away, you've got 2 guys scoring there.
2-0 now to Vollmer. Howell North trying to work it back and walk it off.
It's a great pitch. I mean,
2 balls and a strike.
He's been calling that one all day. Calling ones in that general zone, that outer half a lot. He likes it. I would abuse that if I'm Carson Drummond.
That misses in. 3 balls and a strike.
Another one buzzing the tower.
Carson Howard is on deck. Oh, man, if he gets to the plate, that's... And that is ball 4.
Looks like Perkins headed out. Yeah.
And we are definitely, I think, going to get another pitching change.
Hubbard's on his way in from the bullpen.
Oh, yes, sir. Wow. So another walk in the inning. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 walks. It's a 5-3 ball game, and now we're going to get Carson Howard. We have number 22,
Jack Hubbard coming into this game. Almost the same stats as Drummond here. This Howell bullpen is normally locked down. He's 8 appearances all out of the pen. He's 3-0 on the season in 16 innings pitched. He's got 2 saves. He's allowed 2 runs. He's got a .86 ERA. He's allowed 4 hits. 2 of them will go for extra bases, the doubles. He's also a Moberly area community college commit, another D1 JUCO kid. He's going to give you a firm high 8s fastball. He'll live in and around the zone. 14 strikeouts to 6 walks. The opponent batting average against even lower than Drummond's at a .075. And then the whip at a .61. You got to think that Hubbard is going to come in here. And, I mean, Drummond needed 1 out. But, you got to think that Hubbard can get in here and just throw 3 strikes and get it by Mr. Howard here. Has been something. This normally very steady Howell bullpen has been looking kind of shaky here in this last inning.
This is something else.
This is insane. Wow.
Carson Howard, and we saw this. He's got big time pop in his bat. He's got what?
A double. He's at 409.
Yeah, he's in 409. He's got, but this is a small sample size, 22 at bats before the injury, and but he is a 409, and he can hit it out of this park, which would be I think what they are looking for.
If I'm Howard, I'm stepping this back. I'm swinging.
You know what? All you're looking for, because if you're 2 runs down, you're looking for a single.
I mean, yeah.
Anything that happens after that, it's a tie ball game, and with Dirks coming in after Brett Schneider pitched to Jem with a 4-run lead, you thought, well, even if he does give the leadoff walk, I was still like, oh, okay, all right. He got then he got 2 outs on a pop out and a strikeout, and then it's been double, walk.
And, I mean, walks kill you. We talk about this a lot in high school.
Goodness.
Here's my new favorite thing I've just noticed. Someone with the number 22 is winning this at bat.
All right, so here's Carson Howard. 2 outs, bases loaded, number 3 hitter. Takes a big old hack.
He's behind on that.
And it is strike 1. Hubbard comes out and goes, here's a fastball, see who's going to win.
Yeah, then they've got Colton Teodeshi now also getting loose, just in case down there in the
Might
pen.
as well.
He's another mid-8 arm. He's good out of the bullpen. Got called up from JV earlier this season.
Hubbard, it's a long look in.
Yes, he
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. That's a long look.
Yeah, it is. He's going to take his time.
Oh, man, and the pitch. And that's outside for ball 1. Woo, good take from Carson Howard. He's been pretty liberal on that outside.
Yeah. I'd say.
Yeah,
it's a good pitch. You got him to swing at it one similar before. I like the way that he decided they're going to go back to that. That's smart, in my opinion.
He's back out to the outside, and that is in the dirt. Nice job by Miller. Keeping that ball in front of him. Doesn't get away. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Defensively, he's a pretty great catcher. Only 2 errors on the season, so he's got that .988 fielding percentage. The guy's got 136 putouts, so I think he's doing a pretty solid job back there behind the plate with Laird on his way back from injury recovery.
Grounded back up the middle. That's going to be Bogard. Nice job. Grabs it, steps on the bag, and that ends the game. 5-3 Vikings. Oh, my goodness. Players of the game. First for the Vikings, we got Jake Brett Schneider. And for the Francis Howell North Knights, we got Carson Howard. Both pitched really well. We got the nightcap coming up. Join us back here for more GAC South Classic action. Thanks for watching. We'll see you shortly.